feathers. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Bianca's Skogan Beauty. I'm so glad to have you guys here. Okay, so I have a very red face, a very no makeup, no lotion, like my face is really dry. Like I need some lotion on this face. Because, as you saw from the title, I'm going to do an interesting video. Actually, it's going to be a fun video. I am on a journey this year, 2023, where I am on a no-buy, and I'm buying no makeup. 2023, no-buy makeup year. Long story, I have been buying too much makeup, and I have too much makeup, so I'm trying to buy less makeup. Anyways, so I'm trying to experiment with my videos and do some interesting videos. And I saw Lauren May Beauty do a video where she did a whole face of just using her samples. I have been buying too much makeup, and when you buy makeup, you get samples. So I have this whole box. It's actually an Ulta Beauty box, but it could have been a Sephora box just as well, that is like full of samples. Thought it was a really fun video that I could also do, give her credit for it. I've been watching Alexandria Ryan's old videos, which might be weird, but she's hilarious. And I've watched all of her recent videos, so I guess I've been watching some of her old ones too. And she also did this video a long time ago. So that goes to show that this video is not a new idea, is where I'm getting with that. So I'm sure a lot of people have done this video. So, thus, copying is the most sincerest form of flattery, and so I'm copying those two people that I know of, but I'm sure tons of people have done this video. Anyways, long story, which is that's just me. I'm going to be putting on a full face of samples, and I think it's amazing because I am going to use these samples. They're just sitting in this box, and I'm always like, I'll use them one day, you know, and then you go on trips, which, I don't go on a lot of trips. Like I go on like maybe one a year. And so I use very, very few samples. It's gonna be great to be able to use some of these samples. Anyways, let's get to this. My face is gonna fall off because it's so dry. So first, I thought we would do a lotion, like a cream and a primer, because my face is that dry. So we have some samples. Some primers, some lotions, and I thought we could just go through them. I was thinking, let's do one that is like little, because I only want to use it right now. Like there's this one from Laneige, and it like kind of looks like a big sample, and I was like, let's save that for like if I do a week vacation. What is this? This Corez one is not very full. This is confusing. It says, I don't really know what it is. This is always fun when you don't know what things are. It says, transform your skin to velvet at first drop. This is a Santorini grape velvet skin drink. And I was like, well, that sounds nice. My skin is really dry right now. What's a skin drink? Apply to face and neck, avoiding the eye area. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Let's find out. It's a skin drink. My skin could use a drink right now. It's a skin drink. It's very liquidy. Okay. Avoid my eyes. Oh, it's burning. That's okay. I think it's because my skin is like really dry. I was just burning around like my eyes. Because, I didn't avoid my eyes. I got around my eyes. That's okay. It did say avoid your eyes. And I'm like, it's burning around my eyes. Okay, some thoughts there. I was like going around my eyes. I wasn't actually going in my eyes. Then I did actually kind of hit my eyelids. And that is where I was like, Bianca, come on. What were you thinking? I do have like extras. Oh, I'm off the screen. Well, my eyes were closed. I was avoiding my eyes. I'm gonna put it on my forearms. I don't know what to do with it. Okay. It does feel very moisturizing. It feels like an oil. Like at first it was just very liquidy, but since it's not like sinking in, it does kind of feel like an oil. You never know how much you use for samples. Like, do you use the whole thing? Like, how do you save a sample? Because it's a sample, right? They should only put, like, should they just put one use in there? Because then it's kind of a crappy sample. But like, how do you save a sample? Unless it has like a resealable thing. Primer. What do we have? We have from Yummy Skin. This is from Denesamyrix. This is a glow serum. I like how we have two, I believe here, we have two colors. We have a lighter color and a deeper color. And because it doesn't indicate that except for like the colors. And I think that's nice. At least I hope that is what's happening here. Okay, this is a glow serum. And I was like, I don't want a serum, I want a primer. But it indicates here that it says it's a radiant priming serum. We are very glowy already, so I'm like, should we use that? And there's a ton in here, but I kind of want to try this. I don't know, let's see. What else do we have? We have from Glowish. This actually is a skin tint, but like, I know a lot of people use it. It's kind of like Charlotte Tilbury's Hollywood Flawless Filter. Kind of similar vibes. This is, I actually had it in two. There were two little samples, but I thought the Fair Light might be a good one for me. I have Tatcha, the Liquid Silk Canvas Primer. And then from MAC, we have this one. This one, it looks bigger because it's like a bigger package, but it's actually really thin. So it is the Studio Radiance Moisturizing and Illuminating Silky Primer. Maybe I should have done that one because it says moisturizing. Too late now. Okay, what should we use? What should we use? This one from Glowish, it expired 1/23. Okay, we're using the same. Doobie-doo. Okay, so I learned a lesson. Let's not use the whole thing. I can use the whole thing, but I'm not going to. Okay, so it kind of is glowy. It is a glowy super gel, lightweight, dewy, illuminating primer. So it is going to be glowy. It is going to be dewy. And I'm not going to use the whole thing. I'm also probably not going to save it. Because saving, like, I just feel like there's still so much left. But how do you, like, it's just going to get goopy at the top. Do you know what I mean? And this is why it's hard to use samples. It doesn't have a smell, which is nice. But my skin is still super red, but it's glowy. Yay! I also have this Pore Professional Primer, and my nose has been real bad lately. So this is like a pore filling primer, and I've noticed that my pores on my nose have been super. So I'm going to lose the lid. I'm just gonna fill those little pores on my nose. Me. Maybe. A pile of foundation products. We have the Denesamyrix Vision Cover. We have a plethora of colors. And I went through at one point and like in order to not have as many colors, I like went through and picked the colors that were my shade. So this one is Pat McGrath Labs in the light medium 8. I actually am the number 6 of Pat McGrath's, but they don't give you all of the shades. So light medium 8 is the one I have. Although I've already tried this one, and actually it's one of my favorite foundations. This is from Kosas. I believe this is actually the concealer, and I think this is my only concealer that I have right now. In the shade 3.5, I have It Cosmetics CC Nude Glow, couple colors there. This is Giorgio Armani, the Luminous Silk Foundation, and let's see, I don't know what this is. Good job, Bianca. It's in the shade Vanilla and Custard. I feel like this is Huda, because I know she has like food names. I feel like it's Huda. This one, let's see. And this is me just trying to make sample sizes smaller. This, I feel like it's Valentino. Yeah, it is. I was gonna say because of the red on the back, but it says right here, very light, very lasting, very Valentino. So yeah, it is. Bianca, you got this. This is Estee Lauder. This is Charlotte Tilbury's Light Wonder. So we have some options here. And again, I want to do one that I can get one application out of. So that kind of takes away some of these. Like this It Cosmetics, it seems like I don't know. I don't know. Some of them might have a couple of. This Giorgio Armani one is kind of one I've always wanted to try. It's actually in my wish list, and it's been in my wish list for years, but it seems like, yeah, let's do that one. Although I'm in a no buy right now, so I'm not gonna buy it. I have the shade 2 and the shade 5.5. I think in my wish list, I have the shade 4.5 because it's like a light cool. So we might be mixing those together today. Scissors. Have you guys watched Hercules as a kid? You know, I loved that show, the Disney one. And the Fates go, "What happened to these scissors?" Anyways, so that is a quote that I quote a lot usually whenever I use scissors. Not when they act up, but let me know if you guys know that quote. Anyways, showing my age. But I love it because now my kids quote it too. And I showed them Hercules the other day. And they were like, that's what that quote came from, Mom. And I'm like, yep, yes it is. Okay, so let's see. How much foundation do we have? And how much of a mess are we gonna make? Okay, so there's the 5.5, which is a little bit dark, especially for my skin right now, which is, we have everlasting winter right now happening in Utah. So we're gonna kind of mix those two together. Will we get a good shade? Am I leaving the house today? Maybe. I don't know, probably not. Actually, we might go to the gym today. Okay, a beauty sponge. Just gonna kind of mix together. I feel like it just blended, it kind of all absorbed into the sponge. It like didn't get that much on my face. We have something on my very shiny face. Mixing, mixing, mixing. Nope, nope. So I know that like most like the Giorgio Armani is kind of like a luxury foundation. And I feel like a lot of luxury foundations have like perfume smells to them. And I don't feel like that one really does. I feel like I kind of have a little bit of a clogged nose right now, but it just smells like foundation. So I think that's good. All said and done. My face looks pretty good. Like it's glowy, it's healthy, it's nice. It matches my neck. Looks great. So, happy day. Can you get a good makeup look from samples? Yeah, I mean, it's not complete yet, so let's keep going. I don't have an eyeshadow, which I think is kind of normal. And I'm gonna do a video after this video with eyeshadow. So I'm not planning on doing eyeshadow. Anyways, we have concealer. This is from Kosas. It is the 3.5 light, medium, neutral. And get a little there. It says light, medium, neutral, but it's definitely warm. Like, look how yellow that is. Yellow! Like, I actually own this concealer, and it's too yellow for me, because I have more of a cool undertone. Great. It still works. Great, fantastic, beautiful, magnificent. Okay, now, for blush, highlighter, concealer. Oh, I need to get this. I'm gonna get it in my hair. I probably already have. Fun. We have from Westman Atelier these Clean Glow Trio. We have it in 3 colors. Come on, really? You can do this. I guess bronzer in Biscuit, highlighter in Lit, and blush in Petal. I've heard these are really good. So that's cool. Then we have from Danessa Myricks. I have a lot of Danessa Myricks samples, which is cool because I like Danessa Myricks. Then we have these Vision Flush, and I have a lot of them. Like we have, and this one, it's cool because I have all colors in this one too. I have, I have blush, bronzer, and highlight in this, except for the highlight on this one is kind of gold, which is not really great for my skin tone. So we have blush, highlight, blush, bronzer. Then this I think is Tower 28. And we have, the problem is I don't know shades. Because I don't have the packaging on this one still, but blush. Okay, so I feel like we should Westman Atelier on this one because I think all the shades will match me the best on this situation. So that is what we're gonna do here. I mean, Westman Atelier is an expensive brand. So these are probably worth like $100. JK, maybe. They're like really smooth looking. Like I didn't know if it was gonna be more liquid or cream. It's more cream. Okay. So, it's hard because like I have this big brush. All right, here we go. Bronzer. Like, I still think, with this tiny little thing, I overdid it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Ooh, that one's better. Everything is fine. It's always, one side always looks better than the other side. So I wear glasses for work, and I'm getting older, obviously. Life happens, right? And I'm wondering if I need to wear glasses like all the time. And I'm kind of in denial. So there's that. Or maybe, you know what? It was probably that primer. Because I'm like blinking and I'm like, oh, why is it hard to see? Maybe it was that primer I shouldn't have gotten in my eye. Oh, that was probably it. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Obviously that side is better. This side is a hot mess. Okay, so let's go with Petal, the blush. Here. Let's, I want to just use my finger. Yeah, I feel like it will just work out better for everybody involved here. It's so pretty. Pretty. Okay, I am finding that I think that these are pretty. And that makes me go, maybe I should buy these. Which is good that I'm on a no-buy, because these are really expensive. Also, I have too many blushes. I just, like 2 weeks ago, did a blush, bronzer, and highlighter declutter. Those are not up yet on my channel. Actually, I don't know when this will go up. I don't know. They may or may not be up yet. Anyways, do I need to buy these? No. I mean, that is the whole point of why they send you samples, right? Because they're like, hey, if you like this, you can buy it. Guess what, Westman Atelier? You have done your job. I like it. Okay, so this highlighter is one of those like dew highlighters, which is great because I'm already looking dewy. It like isn't a highlighter. It's just like almost like Vaseline. So see what happens. Like it's just glow, which I feel like I'm already glowing. So I don't think that this would be something I would purchase. I do like an actual like shimmer. I don't like just, I feel like that's something that your hair would just get stuck in. Oh yeah. It is more like a natural look. Okay, well, I like the bronzer. I like the highlight, the blush. The highlight is more of like a natural beauty look, which I go for sometimes, but is not my go-to. For lipstick, we're just gonna put this, I don't know if it is lip safe, but it is now. I do know that the Tower 28 ones are. Don't copy me on this one. Okay, it is a very natural makeup look. Do I have anything else? Okay, so that was my makeup look with a full face of samples. It's very, natural looking. I don't have my eyebrows really done. I don't have my I don't have my eyeshadow done, but it's very like, go out the door and go. Get out the door and go. It's natural, and I think it's beautiful. I think it's pretty. And it didn't cost me anything. I mean, technically I bought makeup to get the samples, but I like it. I like it because I actually used the samples that I already own. Do you have samples sitting in a bag or a box somewhere that you haven't used? Go use them. Here's an invitation to go use the samples that you have. You might find that you like them. Yay! All right, well, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos from me, subscribe to my channel. That would really mean the most to me. And if you want to be notified of my videos, push the bell. Have the most amazing day. Most importantly, be nice to yourself because you are amazing. Have a great day. Bye.